Hi America, found my phone and welcome to another video. Tonight I am so excited because we are getting into Dawn of Chromatica, which is the Chromatica remix album. And why I'm so excited is while I enjoyed Chromatica about like a year and a half ago when it dropped, and I did make a video about it like as a re-listen where I was like, I do really like the album, but there are certain parts that I feel like are a little overrated, and there are certain parts where I'm like, not really my favorite. I'm just really excited because I think I've grown a lot in the last year and a half, and I went from someone who really was mainly a pop listener, and while I would dabble in a lot of artists, the music I would like regularly return and over again was pop music. And I think I've grown a lot and really gotten into a lot of the artists that are going to be featured on this remix album. These are artists like Rina, Sawayama, these Pabllo, Vittar, Arca. These artists that you've really seen me explore on my channel, if you've been around for a while, for over the past like year and a half, and I've discovered because of y'all. And it just feels like the right time to get this project. I feel like it's, you know, a nice early birthday gift for me, honestly. Like, Shygirl is another one. Bree Runway I've been meaning to get into. I've only heard the Excess remix with her on it. That's pretty much all I've heard from her. But I'm just really excited to get into this. Oh, Charli XCX, Ashnikko. I think there might be a hidden Grimes feature somewhere here too. Like, I am very pumped about this project, and I don't really want to delay it any longer. I really just want to see how they make it all work. There's a potential. I think I have a lot of high expectations, so it's a potential I could get let down. So I'm going to breathe and like ease those expectations, just because like at least we are getting music from all these artists, and also that Lady Gaga knows all these artists, and so it's nice that they are in conjunction with each other, and so they can collaborate more in the future, which I would personally love. One more thing is that since there are a bunch of artists, and while I do know a lot of them from, you know, reacting to them and just listening to them on my own time, there are artists that I don't know, and so if I mispronounce their name, I won't intend to. I will probably use a strict they them for any artist that I don't know, just because I don't want to misgender anyone. I want everyone to feel welcome and, you know, feel like that I appreciate them on the track, because in most likelihood I will. But anyway, let's get into it. Track number 1 is Alice, the LSDXOXO remix. Ooh, we're already starting it a little different. Ooh, it's kind of like a breakdown kind of beat. Oh, I feel like Lady Gaga's voice has been filtered down a little bit. I will say the vocal filter and the sound of the song does look a lot in my head like the cover. Synesthesia at work, really, just making it green. Oh, I like the filtering on this. I think this section works really well with that filtering. This does feel like kind of like a club mix, and it's fun. I don't think LSDXOXO's voice is coming in here. I think it's just a production shift. It's still moving me in a cool way. Ooh, I like this breakdown here. That's cool. Ooh, now it just feels kind of like a cool club mix, and you're gonna end like that? That was Alice, LSDXOXO remix, and I enjoyed that. It was a remix. Like, I think it was like a good remix. I would add it to my remix playlist. Doesn't like change my mind about the original. Like, I do like the original Alice quite a bit. Like, it was definitely a song I played on loop during the summer of 2020. But like, I like this version. I think it helps me to ease my expectations. It's not bad by any means. And I do actually like the switch up, and I think I really do appreciate that switch up, because like instead of it being like it's like more boom ba ba, like I don't know, like that's how I feel in my head about it. I think it turned out like pretty nice. Like, yeah, it's a good remix. Like, I think LSDXOXO should be proud of themselves for the work that they put in here. Yeah, I don't really have any complaints about it. It definitely warms us up for the album. But there is no intro here, which I thought in one of the Chromatica 1, 2, or 3, since none of them are actually here, if one of them is going to be put into like the track that would follow them, and that's where Grimes would go as a secret feature. I don't know, but I guess it's not in one. But yeah, a great way to start the album, and I'm excited to get into the rest of the songs and see how it progresses. Track number 2 is Stupid Love, COUCOU Chloe remix. Oh, we're starting with the freak outs, okay. Because all I ever wanted and it just went down. Ooh, this is a groovy dance track. Freak out. Oh, add some production as we continue to freak out. Oh, we're bringing that just for a brief moment of the I like this actually isolated. Those vocals work out really well here. Oh, we're bringing back the sunshine. Yeah, yeah. Oh, we still get the. Oh, we don't get the drop. Look at me. This reminds me a little bit of like Sophie production, especially like in product. Ooh, I do not know. I think it's just freak out, but I don't know if that's all the words. So Stupid Love, COUCOU Chloe remix. I enjoyed that. That's a song to dance to. Definitely gave me Sophie vibes. I know I just said product, but I feel like it could have been on the Nonstop remix album. Like, it could have been on any of that. I had a good time. It was a fun time. Like, Stupid Love is a song that kind of grows on me a lot. Like, at first I really didn't care for it at all. But then, like, I get really into it sometimes. Like, I think you can get into it. I think it's a song that helps you get into it, like, if you give it a shot. And yeah, I gave it a shot here. And I enjoyed it. Like, it was fun. I thought the production was cool. It was definitely very minimal. I think both the first 2 remixes have been pretty minimal. I don't know how much that will continue. I know Arca can be minimal, but Arca can also be maximal too. So we will see where Arca's head is at when we get there. But for now, I think the COUCOU Chloe and LSDXOXO, I think both of them have done a good time. Like, they're both remixes I would add to a playlist. I want to say they're non-offensive, if that makes sense. Like, they're passable. Like, I mean, they're good. Like, I don't have any problems with them. I'll add them to my playlist. They haven't blown me out of the water, but they are fun. And I am glad that I am getting different versions of Chromatica. Track number 3 is Rain on Me, which features Ariana Grande, but it is the Arca remix. I'm very excited about that. Oh, we're starting with this like sunshine build. Ooh, we're just starting with Ariana vocals. Oh, this just makes Lady Gaga's voice feel like sunshine. Ooh, I feel like we are secretly building somewhere. I'm not sure where though. Oh, deconstructed, okay. Oh, I think there's some Spanish in there. Oh, Sakalo, take it. Oh, we speeding up. Oh, this kind of sounds a little like Time off of Kick 1, which I believe Arca samples it here. Oh, the fact that Ariana Grande just sounds so beautiful on this, I love that. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. Yeah, this does feel a little like Time. Not in a bad way, I think it's nice for this song. Oh, I think now we're actually getting the vocals from Time, maybe. I'm not sure though. I feel like we're ascending into like heaven or something, or to the future. I feel like we're ascending into space. It's like really coming down. Oh, I think we're getting some Arca voice in here. I do not know what she's saying. Wow. So the Rain on Me Arca remix, that was beautiful. That's one actually closer to blowing me out of the water. Like, it doesn't blow me out of the water necessarily just because I know what Arca's capable of. And this is really good, like, and probably in like the upper echelon of what I like from Arca. But since I knew exactly what to expect kind of from an Arca, I think it's beautiful, honestly. And I think actually in headphones, I'm going to love it because I know when I reacted to Kick 1, I was like okay about it, but I listened to that stuff in headphones. it's a whole nother world. Like, Arca knows how to make a world. Like, I mean, I've experienced it through Mutant, I've experienced it through like, yeah, this is beautiful. This actually makes me feel like I'm going to Chromatica, which I don't think I ever felt like I was going there when I listened to the album originally. So, kudos to Arca. She made it better, honestly. Yeah, this is good. I think it's still also palatable to probably someone who's not really as interested in the deconstructed. It's still a little deconstructed, and it still fades into that minimalistness that like Alice and Stupid Love those remixes do. But I think this one, I like it the best so far. Track number 4 is Free Woman, Rina, Sawayama, and Clarence Clarity remix. Free Woman is not my favorite song on the album, so I often forget what it sounds like. Surely if anyone can make this song memorable, it's going to be Rina, so I'm excited. Oh, okay. Add the electric guitars. Ooh. Rina Sawayama speaking. Okay, this sounds pretty similar to the original now. Okay, I remember more what the song sounds like. I'm a free woman. Oh. I feel like that's a little different. Okay, Rina starts to seemingly come in. I can't tell if this is Rina or Lady Gaga. Oh wait, no, this is Rina now, for sure. We own the downtown. Be free. She did this in braces, right? Good for her. Oh, do you hear those drums? I like that. I'm free. Rina, hit those notes. All right. So that was the Free Woman, Rina Sawayama, and Clarence Clarity remix. Interesting. Huh. I feel like if Rina Sawayama was on like Rain on Me, I would rave about it. I don't know. The production on a lot of Free Woman, like this version, makes Rina's voice sound a lot like Lady Gaga's, which is fine. Like both of them have amazing voices. Like it's kind of hard for me to tell who's on it at certain points. And I don't know. I think I wish that Rina had been featured on a song that I already had more investment into, if that makes sense. Like, it's fine. Like, but I also think that this song, while I appreciate its message, you know, being like empowering yourself and also talking about like before fame and like being famous now and all that. Like, I like that. But also when I just think of all the things that Rina Sawayama talked about on like her Sawayama album, I like those topics more. I feel like those are more rich and more unique. And so, I don't know. Like, it was interesting. I wish there was also, I guess, more production changes. I think I like the song better in this remix, but it's also not the one I'm most excited about or most blown away. It feels most like the original. And so, I think I was hoping for something a little more different and out of the box. Which hurts me because I love pretty much everything that Rina does. Like, and I like this song. I just don't love it, if that makes sense. Track number 5 is Fun Tonight, the Pabllo Vittar remix. I'm very excited. I think she'll do it justice. Oh, we're really starting with that run. I like that part. Okay, Pabllo Vittar. Maybe it's time for us to say goodbye. Okay. Oh, that's how it should have been. With a drop. That's how you do the original too. Oh, you're really bringing in that 4-0. Okay. What happens now? I'm not okay. I've had enough. I don't want to stay. I'm not having fun tonight. Oh, I think Pabllo Vittar's voice works perfectly in this mix. Having fun tonight. And just like a Pabllo Vittar song, it ends too soon. So it was fun tonight, the Pabllo Vittar remix. Great, honestly, I love that. Yeah, I didn't really care too much for Fun Tonight before. The main part I like is the na 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 na, like that part, which is very highlighted in this song. And I think it was nice to keep that and then bring in something that makes it feel like a remix and like actually reworking the track, which I think Bravo probably helped with that, because I think Bravo does a lot of the production for Pabllo Vittar. And like, it turned out great, honestly. Like, it felt like something that could have been off of Dawn of Chromatica, but also a little bit of 111. 111, the fact that it's in English. And like, it just turned out really well. I kind of want to go back to listening to the Comme des Garçons remix from Rina Sawayama, like with Pabllo Vittar, because I listened to that before knowing who Pabllo Vittar was, and I think it was just like, oh, that's an interesting voice to have here. And I feel like that song works for Pabllo Vittar, but this one highlights that. And I think what, like, Pabllo Vittar, one of her biggest assets is her vocal runs and how high she can go. And just, like, her voice is angelic, honestly. And I just think, like, this song really highlights it. I think this was a smart move, if that makes sense. Like, this one felt right for the placement. And since I've listened to Pabllo Vittar, I feel like when I heard, oh, Fun Tonight, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Like, she could probably do Rain on Me, but I wouldn't think of her doing, like, Stupid Love, for example. Like, there are certain songs where she fits, and Fun Tonight's definitely one, and I think she elevated the track, and I'd probably be more interested in listening to this one over the original, which might be the first time I say that. Rain on Me, like, the Rain on Me is, yeah. I mean, Free Woman, actually, I like this version better than the original, but I also don't really need either, if that makes sense. So, Fun Tonight, Pabllo Vittar remix is the first one that I'm like, this was works, and it was the best choice for this feature, if that makes sense. Track number 6 is 911, Charli XCX, and AG Cook remix. I've been meaning to get into AG Cook, but I have not yet. But I do know who Charli XCX is, and I'm a big fan. Oh, we're starting with the Can't See Me Cry part. Oh, Charli XCX coming in. Sometimes I Hate Myself. Oh. Oh, we're really like sticking production in there. Oh, that's gonna sound amazing in headphones. This feels like a super fast version of like the production in I'm Not a Woman, I'm a God from Halsey. Oh, this feels like a classic Sophie switch up. Okay. Oh my god. This is different. Oh, I'm sad that it stopped being fast and crazy. Oh, why did it stop it? Oh, this feels kind of anthemic. And anthemic in the way that it feels like it can fill a stadium. Is this Charli XCX or AG Cook? I don't know. Well, this is Charli XCX for sure. So unless she did 2 different filters, that might be AG Cook over there. No, know what Charli XCX is not high-pitched voice sounds like. So I think that was AG Cook, maybe. Oh, we're distorting some vocals now. Oh, there's some interesting production happening. I'm crying, I'm crying, I'm crying. Oh. That was 911 Charli XCX and AG Cook remix. What a journey we just went on. The first minute I was about it, and then like, I don't know, I think it was the insertion of the I don't know how to describe it other than that. Like, it feels sticky and like jetting out a bunch or something like that. And it piqued my attention. And then we got that like dance vibe of the I'm Not a Woman, I'm a God from Halsey, like kind of that similar sound, like where it feels so like bass heavy, and like headphones, this song is going to be incredible. And I like that we didn't really fully repeat stuff. I was a little worried at the beginning because the Can't See Me Cry part, And honestly, the chorus of 911, it just got old when I listened to it. I used to really like the song, and then that song was one that got tiring for me. Other songs were very much like I could listen to them a bunch. 911 was definitely a song early lead I enjoyed, and it started falling for me. And so, like, I'm glad that they spice it up. Like, it keeps going more. Like, at the beginning, not the vibe, but towards the end, I'm like, wow, that is a vibe. Like, that is an example of definitely, like, they're taking this to the max. They understood the assignment that they want to blow us out of the water. So I'm happy to hear that. It also definitely makes me want to get into AG Cook more. I've already gotten into Charli XCX full on, and if she drops a new album soon, I know she's dropping a new single, either like today or some other time, like that I should probably listen to. But I'm also excited if she ever drops like a whole album again. I'm sure she will, but I just don't know when the next time it is. But I also should get into AG Cook. I think I looked up AG Cook, and their recent album was like really freaking long. So I was like, maybe I don't have time to react to that. Maybe. Track number 7 is Plastic Doll Ashnikko remix. What? This is fast and kind of fun. Ooh, Ashnikko, come in. It was made for your pleasure. I've been broken, I've been dropped. I'm not the chosen one, but I'll still be cool. Oh, I like this production for Plastic Doll. It's different. Oh, I like how Ashnikko's featuring throughout the mix. Okay, now we're just Lady Gaga-ing, but in a new production, that's kind of cool. Is Ashnikko harmonizing here? Oh, I like how Ashnikko is really like focusing on singing here. Not your plastic doll. This kind of just hits a little different. I don't know, this gives me a throwback 2000s vibe for some reason. So that was Plastic Doll Ashnikko remix, and it also, I think the production is from Oscar Scheller. So thank you, Oscar, for doing that. I thought that was a cool production and definitely took me to a different spot than I think the original song did. The original song was like just okay for me. Like, I enjoy it, but it felt like, it gave me the same energy as Free Woman, honestly. Like, they rated like, this is cool, okay, move on. Whereas this makes me want to get interested more into the song. Like, Ashnikko, I haven't heard a song from Ashnikko, I think, that I didn't like, unless it was just too explicit or, yeah, just too much about intimacy. Like, and I love a lot of songs that are still about that. Like, Working is, like, I discovered her from TikTok because of that song. And then I haven't listened to Demi Devil yet. It's really on my list. I really want to. And if you want me to react to it, please let me know, because I will, because it looks so exciting. And I've heard songs like Daisy, I think it was, or Daisies. Yeah, that song and some other ones. Like, I definitely heard plenty of songs by Ashnikko, and I really like pretty much everything I hear from her. So, like, I really liked it. I like this one because it felt like a different song. This felt like not a remix, if that makes sense. Like, this feels like if I heard this song, I could be convinced that this is not a remix, that this is the original, if I didn't know the original song. And I could see it. Like, it just has a completely different production. It's completely reworked. And it's a lot of fun. Like, I'm not your plastic doll, rather than like, I'm not your plastic. Like, you're not like belting it. You're just like, na 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 na. Like, it's a good time. And I really enjoyed it. I had fun with this one. Honestly, it's definitely it's worth revisiting. It's something I want to actually re-listen to. Not even just as a remix, but just as a song. Which I think is a combination of the production changes and Ashnikko being here. I had a good time, honestly. I vibed with it. My least favorite parts were when it was just Lady Gaga, honestly, which feels bad to say, but like, I think that just is a testament to how much I like Ashnikko and how much I really liked the production and how it switched it up. Track number 8 is Sour Candy, which features BLACKPINK, but it also is the Shygirl and Masa remix. I'm so excited about this one specifically for Shygirl. I don't know anything about Masa, like, sorry to Masa, but I'm very excited that Lady Gaga, BLACKPINK, and Shygirl on a song together. I have no idea how it's gonna sound, but I'm intrigued. Oh, that's an interesting way to start a song with Shygirl in it. Oh, okay, Shygirl coming in right now. Is it me or do you like it like that? All eyes on me, did you feel the impact? Ready to give you what you like. She has to be clean on the song. Oh, now we're playing the Take a Bite, Take a Bite. Oh, I think the Take a Bite repeated works for this drop. Angry, yeah, sour candy, yeah, 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 yeah. Is it Shygirl again? Oh, this is like using the same words that Lady Gaga uses in the original, but now it's Shygirl. It's not right to like, but you know you do. This is not the production I'm used to hearing Shygirl on. I still vibe with it. Ooh, I like that drop every time. Do 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 do. So it's the Sour Candy featuring BLACKPINK, but also the Shygirl and Masa remix. I think Masa is the producer. Thank you. Appreciate you. Still don't know who you are, but you did a good job. This is a unique circumstance. I feel like Shygirl is supposed to make me feel like and Ashnikko to some degree. I think both of their verses, I mean, I need to hear Ashnikko's again because it was kind of fast and like I didn't know how to prepare myself. But Shygirl was very much like, yeah, it's still probably about intimacy, but is pretty tame. And if you read the lyrics, I don't think like a kid knows what you're talking about, if that makes sense. Like, there's no swear words in there. There's nothing like very like obscene or explicit in it. And like, it's just like, I'm making up my mind, like, you know, I'll make time for you if you make time for me. Like, I can give you what you like. You know it's wrong, but like, you still like it. Like, and there's still like, you know, the stuff about, you know, more like secret behavior, some illicit affairs, if you will, that like you don't want to have around a family friendly audience, I guess. But I think it's still like pretty family friendly. I think it's still very palatable. I think that, yeah, I think this is the most palatable I've ever seen Shygirl, honestly. I don't even, did she even curse? I don't think so, and she's normally comfortable with that. I think Ashnikko did curse though, so I don't know, but I don't know. It definitely feels a little more tame than we normally get from Shygirl and Ashnikko for that matter. But I did enjoy the song. I like that BLACKPINK is still featured. I don't think all the members got to sing in this version, but we did get, you know, more before in the original, and BLACKPINK is definitely not the focus on this song in this remix. I enjoyed it. I would say it sounds kind of like a club mix, but it also feels to me almost like if this was released as an original, it would make sense. It just is different because it's different. So I still enjoyed it, and I would still definitely listen to it again. It's definitely probably towards the upper end of the remixes on here, but it didn't blow me out of the water, but it's not a disappointment either, which I definitely had a lot of high hopes because I really have been liking Shygirl lately, but it definitely is not a disappointment, but it's not something like, oh my god, this highly exceeded my expectations at the same time. You know what I mean? I think it worked for if you actually think about what the song is capable of doing and all three artists being on there, plus Masa, like, it worked out. Track number 9 is Enigma DOS Remix. Okay, this also feels kind of like Sunshine. Oh, it's We Could Be, like the We Could Be Lovers. Oh, I still love that killer vocal. We could be jokers, straight to the daylight. Be your Enigma. Oh, we didn't drop. This remix is definitely taking its time, but it's building now. Oh, I didn't expect it to go that direction. This also feels a little like Sophie. I know that Sophie and Doss collaborated at some point. I do not know what is being said right now. This is kind of fun. It's a good groove. Did you hear what I said? Yeah. Okay. Vibing. I'll be your Enigma. Yeah, this is an interesting way to drop. I think I like the original in terms of the dropping better. Oh, it's a little lesser this time. I think they're repeating the same thing over and over. I still don't know what it is. Is it like give yourself to me or something like that? I don't know. Oh, and that's how it ends. So that was the Enigma, the DOS remix. It was fine. I like Enigma a lot, I think. So it'd be a lot to actually change it. It was all very like light green in my head. I don't know. It all sounded very much one color in my head. And that's not something that Lady Gaga can really control, or DOS. Like, they really can't control if I see a bunch of different colors. But I feel like there's just one here. And it's fine. Like, kind of just feels like kind of like a meadow, but like at night, but it's also still that bright green. I don't know. I don't even know what sometimes my head is thinking. But it was fun. Yeah, it's definitely like just a fine remix. I feel like all these songs are very like palatable. I think I've said that before, but I was saying that mainly about like, oh, they didn't want to make it too explicit. But now I'm thinking about it, like I've definitely heard much more experimental stuff from most of the artists that I've heard a remix from. But also, actually, the Whole New World Sophie and DOS remix, actually, that sounds a lot like this Enigma DOS remix. So, yeah, I can see that. Okay, I understand DOS's sound now. A little bit, at least. Yeah, I feel like a lot of these remixes are a lot more, like, dance-friendly, mainstream-friendly. And I'll take it, honestly, because it's still, like, artists I really like. But I've definitely seen them do a lot more things that are out of the box, and I'm realizing that as like I'm listening. But I'm still having a good time, if that makes sense. You know? Like, you don't have to like, you know, hate something because you know that they can do better. Because they could also do worse. They could do something that's like turns you off, or something that's even more simple. So like, they're doing something right here. So I'll still take it. Track number 10 is the Replay Dorian Electra remix. This also features probably production from Chris Grady and Count Baldor. I'm excited about this one. This song was originally a grower for me, so I'm excited to see what happens now. Oh, that feels ominous. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like those switch ups. Oh, I like how we're building here. Scars on my mind are on replay. Oh, okay. I think this is Dorian Electra. I haven't really listened to their music a whole ton. I'm also not quite sure what Dorian is telling us. Talk to me on replay. Oh. Dorian gets their own chorus? I love that. Oh, that kind of had a rock flair to it. Oh my god. This feels like we're unearthing something different. Oh, the way damage is done is said. You monsters torture me. Oh my god, this is experimental at the end. I'm surprised. Oh my god. What the heck? What the heck? So that was the replay Dorian Electra remix. Good. Honestly, great. Made me look like a fool on my video. Me being like, oh yeah, we're keeping things pretty like light remixy. Okay, you're gonna change that up? Okay. I understand. I understand that Dorian Electra and I guess Chris and Count Baldur are like, you want to call us doing basic stuff? And I'm like, no, I didn't listen to you yet. And they're like, good, because we're not. And wow, that was really good. I liked it. It almost had like a rock tinge to it. Like, it got fun. And for a song that I like that they really kept a lot of the essential elements, like the lyrics and that kind of stuff. I think the lyrical message is really cool, talking about her fans and how, like, her past is something that haunts her, but she's also made this really good music with it. And, you know, because, like, her fans are still gonna listen to her music, like, the scars on her mind, the stuff that, like, she wrote those songs about, they're on replay. Like, I think that's, like, a really cool, like, message, and really cool, and definitely inspiration for a good pop song. And I think this one just added, like, that angst to it that I honestly, like, was probably needed. Like, we needed a version of that was more edgy, because, like, it's an edgy topic, you know? Talking to your fan base in a not positive way on your own album. Like, I feel like that needs a little bit of rock, right? So, yeah, I liked it. I like the experimentality of it. Like, maybe these songs on here get a little more experimental now because we are approaching towards the later end of the album, and so fewer people are listening, I guess. But I enjoyed it. It was a good time. Track number 11 is Sign from Above, Chester Lockhart, Mood Killer, and Little Texas remix. This song also features Elton John. How are they going to make all of that work? I don't know. We're about to find out. Okay. Storm sounds like the original did. Oh. This feels like old vintage game corrupted with battery acid. This is so glitchy. What pony? The boy versus space shopping kind of vibe? Right now it sounds just like a mutant song. Oh. Build? Where are we building to? Let's go. Nothing. This is like a deconstructed mix of the original. I don't really like either. Okay, this experimentation, I see what's going on. It's different now, and I vibe with it. Oh, we're kind of like alternating syllables. One sign, and that's the thing. There was love, there was silence. Oh. There was silence. Oh, that's clever. Oh, they really pulling all the stops on some random sounds. Is that a saxophone just coming in for fun? Whose voice is that? I like this part. Hit it. Okay, hit it. Yeah. Oh my god. And they're just gonna blow it up at the end? So Sign from Above, featuring all the artists I already named. I'm not doing it again. What? Okay. So the thing is, I didn't like this song, like the original. Like, at all. I thought it was messy. It didn't work. I didn't really care that much for the message. Like, it felt like, oh, pity me, I am like a super famous celebrity. Like, pity me, oh, poor me. Like, I found one sign from above, and it was like love or something like that. I don't know. Like, if it was an Elton John part, I like the Elton John part, honestly, by itself. Like, it's good. Like, Elton John can sing and sounds really good. Not saying that Lady Gaga can't sing, but it was just like, I don't know. It just was like, if you're gonna make this whole dance album, like songs that are supposed to be like super danceable to get you through your pain, that song was never danceable. It never really was. So I mean, I appreciate her trying to make a collab with Elton John work on her album that also features an Ariana Grande and a BLACKPINK collab. Like, you tried, but no, that the original was not for me. And this remix, up until first chorus, like end of first chorus, no, still not my thing. I like the Elton John part by itself again. I like the production with it, but I like that. But then when it comes back in with Lady Gaga and Elton John together, it still feels messy, and it's intentionally trying to be messy. And then there are certain parts where it just feels like we're just going random and full on random, and like almost like it's becoming a meme, which I don't think was the intent, but like it felt like that. And then like the last 30 seconds, 40 seconds, straight fire, a full on banger. I like that. I felt like I got like a little reward, like that's the dessert after eating your vegetables, if that makes sense. And while I do love vegetables, like, yeah, it's like something you didn't really care for. But like, am I going to listen to the song just for the last 30 seconds of it? Because the last 30 to 40 seconds, like, that was fun. That was so much fun. It kind of gave internet meme and like the like a sped up Nyan Cat, like, and like speeding up the vocal. But it made that song like fun, and I feel like if they had done that more consistently throughout it, like it would have been cool. I think there might have been too many hands on this track. I feel like Sine from Above, both the original and this one, they have too much going on at different points. Like, they don't pick a lane. And I think maybe this one, like this version, really like leaned into the fact that it really had never picked a lane and tried to make that work and play off of that. And I still like this version probably more than the original, but I don't really care too much for either, except for the last 30, 40 seconds. Again, I would listen to that as like an interlude. That would be fun. Track number 12 is 1,000 Doves Planningtorock remix. I am planning to rock. Ooh, are we filtering her voice again? Ooh, now this is some sonic production I can appreciate. Oh, we definitely are getting a filtered version. Something about a stupid game. I don't remember the original lyrics, frankly. I still love that bass, like, synth coming in. It's still good. Oh yeah, like when it came out and then came back in, I like it when it's back in. Oh, I like the stop. That felt very definitive in a good way. Ooh, keyboard it, okay. This definitely feels like a club mix. I mean, it's gonna be 5 minutes. It's cool. Oh, okay. Mix it up a little bit. Okay. Produce this. This also feels like Sunny Meadow vibes. I don't know why I keep getting that vibe on this. I think it's in G, and I think a lot of songs in G major give me that vibe. Alright. So that was 1,000 Doves Planningtorock remix. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I had a good time. Yeah. I like that production it added. It was long. I didn't need it to be that long. But like, I get that it's there. You have to have like one remix that's like longer just to like vibe and sink into it. And I think it worked for that, if that makes sense. Like, I kind of think of it a little like the Enigma DOS remix, though I think this one I prefer sonically, maybe. I don't know. I liked both to some extent, but I think I like Enigma, the original, more, so it needs more for it to feel like a comparable remix, if that makes sense. So, like 1,000 Doves, I like the increase of it better. Like, there's a greater increase than the Enigma to the DOS remix, if that makes sense. I would say even, like, I like the original Enigma more, and 1,000 Doves, I think I like both versions. So I think there's also that difference. that I could really go with either version for it. I mean, different moods, obviously. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a good time. Definitely felt its length. And it, you know, I reacted to this at midnight. So, like, I'm getting tired of that song somehow, even though with how fast it was, like, it kind of gave me like a energy of, oh, let me relax and get ready to sleep. Track number 13, Babylon, Bree, Runway, and Jimmy Edgar remix. I didn't know that these two would know each other because I know Jimmy Edgar from Metal, and then I know Bree Runway from the XS remix. So I'm excited to see how they change Babylon up. Oh, boom, boom. That you bring. That's something you bring. Ooh, I'm excited to see where we go. This is pretty light for what I thought Jimmy Edgar would do. Oh, Bree time. Oh, I think Bree Runway is doing this part with Lady Gaga. Oh, what are the Bree's ad-libs? I need to hear this song again. Oh, she's actually like belting it out a little bit. Okay, thank you. That's it. Babylon, battle for your life, Babylon. For your life, Babylon. Oh, that's a cool way to end it too. Nice and succinct. That was Babylon, Bree Runway, and Jimmy Edgar remix. A good time. Honestly, I feel like that song was begging for a remix. Like, it felt so stripped back, like, when I heard the song originally. Like, there's something missing. And then I started getting into it, like, probably around the time which I did my re-listen. But it still was not the song that, like, really, like, brought it out of me. And I think this production, it still felt pretty light. Like, I feel like I want something, like, heavy on it for some reason. I don't know. I don't think that's the vibe of the song at all. I think it's pretty light in the first place. But, I don't know. Like, I want something, like, different. I still want something a little different. But I think I like this. Bree Runway, I need to rehear your verse. I really cannot hear that delivery. And I think that's just a thing that I think has happened a lot of Bree Runway remixes. The two I've heard. The XS remix, like, I needed to hear that in headphones before I actually actively enjoyed it. And so, like, yeah, I need to listen to this one again. I think I'll like it. And I'll enjoy it. Like, I'll like the pizzazz that's added. Just because I feel like the lyrics in the song, aside from the Babble on and Babylon, like, aside from that, I feel like the song is very much like, we came up with words. We like that the Babylon and Babylon, like, worked together. We just needed more words to fill the song. So, yeah, I think it's just very chill and not, like, as, you know, defined lyrically. And so I liked Bree's addition in that case because I think, like, that verse really just added more. Like, there's more flow, there's more rhythm. It was a good time. So I enjoyed the song. I just need to hear it more to fully appreciate it. Track number 14, last track on this album, Babylon, Haus Labs version. I haven't heard this. I know it was, like, in a Haus Labs commercial. That's Lady Gaga's makeup brand, which I've heard, like, a lot of people don't really care that much for it. And by a lot of people, I mean two people that I watch on YouTube, Amanda BB and Smokey Glow. They're just, like, kind of, like, not that excited about it because apparently they don't do that many exciting launches. They just feel like another brand. So, like, I'm not really a big makeup wearer, so I don't really know it, like, firsthand or anything like that. But apparently this Haus Labs version of this song is, like, in a commercial and Little Monsters loved it. And so we get a full version and it might be a little bit different from that. But I didn't hear the original on that either. So I'm excited to hear it and see maybe this is the Babylon I was looking for. It also features Charli, not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but also Blood Pop, who executive produced this whole project. So kudos to you. Oh, we are getting a little bit heavier. Okay. This is making me vibe. Oh, I feel like I'm being fierce on a runway. I think this is the heavier production I was looking for. It's gossip. Okay, switch it up a little bit. Ooh, where's this build going? Okay, it's going here. Okay. I don't know, it's just hitting different for me. Hey. I just like it every second more. Ooh. Okay. This is a vibe. Okay. I like this percussion getting added here. Oh, now we're just ending like that? Wow. So that was the Babylon House Labs version. No, that's what I was waiting for. Honestly, sorry Bree, sorry Jimmy, sorry whoever created the original. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I like that. Oh, that was good. I liked that. That was having me like kind of stuck in some mud, but I really wanted to be in that mud for some reason. I don't know. I liked that. That was good. And I understand why people were so excited about this. Ooh. Yeah, I like that. So that was Dawn of Chromatica. Wow. Okay. A vibe, honestly. I had a good time. I really did. I normally come in with pretty low expectations on remix albums because I'm really not a remix person. I'm really not. Like, I think I've gotten more accustomed to them and allowing them to exist and be something I enjoy. But they're not like my priority by any means. And this one I came in with much higher expectations because I knew half the people on the track list basically. And it turned out really good. I enjoyed it. I had an overall really good time. There are songs that I like better than the originals. There are some that I would listen to alternating between the original and the remix. There are songs that I might not enjoy that much, but like there's nothing that was like, oh my god, this is like horrible, you know? There was nothing that like was like, I hate this. There's none of that, which is great. I mean, like I would say the most was Sign from Above, but like if it's my least favorite song originally, like you really, I mean, that's kind of a low bar to hit, but like if you had to keep so much of the original in, you know what I mean? Like it's not going to be the best either. So yeah, I would say that would probably be my biggest dud, but I do, the last 40 seconds really though. Like, wow. I think there are certain artists that like could have had more. Like I feel like the Rina Sawayama version sounded at least similar enough to me as the original for it to just feel like it's just featuring Rina, you know, rather than like a remix. So like yeah, for that one I'm just like like that, and any artist where it really just felt like they were kind of like stuck on. But I think a lot of the ones where there's like really big production changes, I think for the most part they were at least passable, if not something that I really was excited about. Like the Arca one I got really excited about. The Pabllo Vittar remix I really enjoyed. The Charli XCX one was good too. Like even the Shygirl one, I enjoyed that one too. It was definitely one of the ones that was like also more like, oh, she had to tame it down. But like there's some really cool things in here. Like the Ashnikko remix. Like there's a lot of it that I want to listen to tomorrow when it's not like 1:30, 1:40, and just like actually let the album soak in. I'm probably gonna re-listen to the original album tomorrow as well, so I can figure out which ones I like the originals better and which ones I like the remixes more, and where I'd actually place them. Would I place them on my regular playlist? Would I place them on my remix playlist? And I think I still have to figure that out. But it's definitely a strong effort, and even if Lady Gaga really didn't add much to this project, I think it was very headed by Blood Pop and then all the creators involved, really. Like, it's really cool to see such a mainstream artist really reach out to some of the lesser artists. Lesser in terms of popular, not in terms of like less talented by any means. Like there's a lot of talent here. And so I'm really happy that they get their work highlighted. I get that some of their production choices have been a little safer here, I would say, than I've heard in, you know, their own music. But I get that it's also like not necessarily for, you know, just the people who had listened to these special artists before, that you know, someone who just likes Lady Gaga might listen to this project and want something that like works for them. And I get it. I don't think this album should necessarily be for just the casual Lady Gaga listener. I think it was really made for us, you know, the non-straights, the non-cis-hets that really just like dig the music of these smaller creators. However, you know, I think just the representation is awesome, and it's not like they're not there on the track anyway. It's very much like I can still taste like their artistry. It's just like more of a, you know, a taste than a whole meal. But yeah, I really enjoyed this project. What did you think? What song was your favorite? Any songs blow you out of the water? Any songs are really not strike a chord with you? Please let me know down in the comments below. It would be at this point that I would rank songs on an album, but because this is a remix album, I don't really do that quite the same. So I'll probably put a list still of songs that would get added to the main playlist versus the remix playlist versus nowhere instead. Because normally I think on a remix album, I would just put the songs I like on the remix playlist. But I think there are some on here that I do like well enough and sound like standalone songs that I could definitely see myself putting it just on the regular list to listen to regularly. If you like this video, please like it, please comment below, and check me react or listen to next. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already and you'd like to be, and thanks for watching. This is TurtleStormer. Catch you later.
It's storming turtles from out of the sky. Turtles don't need to know why.